my beautiful Cancerians, welcome back to the channel. Lisa here with Angel Love 333. Hope everybody is doing fantastic, getting ready to do your reading. Just want to say thank you for all your beautiful comments, the get well wishes. Yes, my hand is feeling better, my arm's feeling better. I still have shoulder pain, but definitely me moving the camera has definitely helped. So with that, I'm going to pull some divine messages first, and we're just going to see what energy comes through for you, Cancer, and then how these messages will relate to your tarot messages. So with that, Cancer, my beautiful Cancerians, and we have today is the new moon in Libra. We got the eclipse going on. And I don't know about you, but for me, just like a lot of emotions have been surfacing. And it's almost like it's a time when we are facing what we need to face so that we can go on our path and go in the right direction. So I don't know if any of you have been feeling this way. I know the other day I had said, you know, I've been having like communication issues with the computer and all that kind of stuff, feeling like it's a Mercury retrograde. And I saw that some of you commented the same as well. So that's okay, because now we're moving forward, and we're kind of dealing with some stuff for some of you. So with that, let's pull some divine messages here for you, Cancer. See what comes through. Very interesting. Okay. So the first card you have here is Staff. Just it talks about direction, but it's also opportunity. So I feel like, Cancer, you're moving towards some sort of new opportunity in your life. I feel too you have the Cloud, which is also revelation. So this tells me that, you know, it's exactly what I was just saying. I feel like maybe some of you have been feeling like you're in a cloud, or maybe you've been dealing with emotions, but I feel like you're coming to a place where now things are becoming clearer. So I feel like through your own self-discovery or your intuition, I feel like you may be having some epiphanies. Okay, and I feel like it's leading to some sort of new direction or opportunity in your life. Now, you do have the card of home familiarity. Okay, so this could be a time where you're just wanting comfort. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Maybe you're wanting to, you know, be warm and cozy, or maybe you are doing things around the house. I'm just feeling this energy too. Maybe some of you are like kind of cleaning out old items. But then you also have here the flag, which is devotion, which is interesting because there's something with this opportunity which comes with devotion. You know, there is a crow here, and crows for me are about change. So it does feel like this could also tell me that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe in some sort of area of your life, and now you're moving in a new direction. I want to say here, which is beautiful, look at this, you have a flower bouquet and potential. Something I feel there's some sort of new direction or opportunity that you are moving towards that is about to bloom here. I am also feeling like a romantic energy, especially with this devotion. This could tell me that somebody's coming towards you in a romantic way. I would say it doesn't have to be love. Some of you, this could be some other area of your life, something that is about to take shape, take form. And with that, those are your divine messages. Let's see what the tarot says. So I had this deck. I bought this deck last year. It's a Halloween deck. So I thought, okay, let's see it. Let's try it. It's very festive. Let's see what messages come out for my beautiful Cancerians. Please share it with Cancer. What they need to know. Let's get one more shuffle. Ooh, cut this deck. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What can you share with Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Interesting, Cancer. Well, I have to say, Cancer, you have the Six of Pumpkins. This is Six of Pentacles energy. This talks about giving and receiving, but it also is definitely a very giving energy. Now, you have the Five of Ghosts, which talks about disappointment. Five of Cups energy. You have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, like you got the Five and the Six of Pentacles. And you also have here the Lovers. It's interesting because in this deck, it's like she's holding on to, it feels like a love letter, right? Like she doesn't want someone to see what she's been reading here. Okay, holding on. So I feel like some of you may be holding on to a love in your life, and I'm going to say it could be any relationship in your life. This could be something that's very meaningful and deep to you, but I just feel like you're in this place that you feel like you're just not getting anything out of it, and it feels like there's disappointment here. I feel with the Ten of Pumpkins, which is the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's a situation where, you know, this is what you were looking forward to. This is what the direction that you wanted to go. And I feel there's something very unstable, okay, about this situation. So I'm going to say it could be a friendship, it could be, you know, a relationship with a family member, or it can be definitely a love situation. Now, I feel with this divine energy up here, it could tell me that this energy feels very familiar to you. Feels very familiar. And now you're having some epiphanies and realizations, and that's what I was talking about the new moon in Libra. So there may be some emotions that are coming up from a connection that you felt a lot of disappointment. You know, something that maybe you gave to, but you didn't see the return. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to see what else comes through. What else does Cancer need to know? Okay, you got the High Priestess. This could tell me that your intuition is telling you something here. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is, I'm sorry, the Ten of Pumpkins, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, the Knight of Imps, which is the Knight of Wands energy. And you also have here an Emperor. So you got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel High Priestess is your energy, Cancer. And you have the Page of Bats, which is the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Oh, look at that. The next card here is the Knight of Swords with the Magician. The Magician is pulling a rabbit out of a hat. So you know what, Cancer, what I'm feeling here? I feel it's this time, okay, of you really coming to some within you, feeling like somebody here that you have feelings for, somebody that feels very familiar to you, somebody that you wanted to, you want this person to be devoted to you in some sort of way. And I almost feel here, Cancer, that you're going to hear from this person. And maybe that's what your intuition is telling you. But it can also tell me that this person is coming towards you, and you need to really listen to your intuition with this person, okay? Now, the Six of Pentacles with the High Priestess tells me here that you have knowledge, right? You have knowledge from what you didn't receive or what you didn't get in the past from this person. Some of you may have even like love letters or emails or, I don't know, chats that you did that maybe that's what you're holding on to. You're holding on to your love story for those of you that this is a love situation. But I feel like you're really coming to some epiphany about this person. Now, what's interesting, you have the Knight of Imps and you have the Emperor here with the Lovers. So, you have two Knights here. I'm really strongly feeling, Cancer, and I've been picking this up in your reading, and I know not all of you maybe are wanting to hear from a past person, and as you heard me say the other day, I just deliver the mail, I just deliver the messages. I don't control what comes out. So you have the Page of Bats and you have the Knight of Bats. On some level, I feel like you're going to hear from this person, and this person is going to try and fix things with you. And that can mean a lot of different things. But I also want to tell you, Cancer, I'm going to pull cards for new love too. Because I know not all of you are wanting to hear from somebody. So let's start clarifying. Let me figure out what deck I'm going to use here. Let's use this deck. So I feel this was a relationship that this person couldn't give you something stable, long-lasting. It could be just not holding up to their promises. It could be around commitment, marriage. Could have been somebody you were in a marriage with. But this person's energy feels very, very hot and cold. But we do have an Emperor here with the Lovers. So tell me more about this Knight of Imps. Interesting. Got the Hangman. Tell me more about this Knight of Imps. Death, Rebirth card, Scorpio, energy. And bottom of the deck here, yeah, see you have the Three of Pentacles. And you also have the Ace of Pentacles. This person's going to come back around again. They're going to ask you to rebuild things. They're going to tell you they want to work on things. That's also the Page of Bats. That's the energy of wanting to mend things with you, wanting to fix things. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands. I feel like this is someone who wants to mend things pretty much. Coming towards you, wanting to meet up. Could be a Scorpio. What happened in this situation between Cancer and this person? Now, know that everybody's story is going to be different. So it's going to be a general message. Okay, Cancer, some of you, this person was in another relationship. Justice. This could be somebody you divorced or legal separation. Let's get one more. This could just be someone who didn't treat you right. Okay, somebody that you have a very strong attraction with. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, it's somebody who didn't treat you right in the past. Could have been somebody who was more about the chemistry and the passion. Some of you, I do feel like this could be somebody who was in another relationship. Yeah, travel. Someone you had to set your boundaries with. Does feel like this is somebody that there is distance. Got the storm warning. This person's returning. Okay. Some of you, it's going to be kind of that warning, use caution type of energy. Just depends what the situation is, how severe your situation is. Tell me more about this Emperor. Now, the Emperor doesn't really share a whole lot until they're ready to take action. So it does feel like this is somebody who is getting ready to take some sort of action. This is somebody making a decision. Could be an Aries. Got the High Priestess energy there. Yeah. See, this is open chapter, revisiting a connection. I do feel like this person is very goal-oriented. They may be very successful in their job. You know, I also feel like, you know, they're thinking about you. Maybe while they work. Yeah, you got the right timing. You know, I'm getting a divine partner here. Have faith and wait until you find the right one. Hold on. So somebody wants to hold on to you. This talks about self-love and soon. So soon timing. I need to ask, what happened? Why was this not the right timing in the past? Oh my gosh. Now, you got the hookup card. Now, this can talk about a casual relationship. Now, I'm going to say, for some of you, it could be that this is somebody you met and it was very casual. And this is somebody who couldn't commit in the past. Yeah, look at, you got friends. So somebody who maybe just, they wanted to be friends. Maybe this is somebody who wasn't ready. Or I'm going to say, some of you, maybe this is somebody who was in a relationship and the two of you were friends. But now, you know, because I do see some sort of ending, rebirth here, someone coming towards your way. The Hangman also tells me this is somebody who is having some sort of revelation, seeing things from a different perspective. That can also be this cloud energy. And you also got here unfinished business. This could be somebody who involved you in some sort of third party. I am seeing third party. Or someone could have interfered in this connection. Doesn't necessarily mean that it was like another lover, okay? Now, the Page of Bats, this could tell me this person has been spying on you or, you know, trying to keep tabs on you in some sort of way. But it's really a mend, fix energy. Tell me more about the Page of Bats. Oh, look at that. Sweet home. They see you as home, Cancer. This talks about marriage and lasting love, settling down. Let's see why the Page of Bats is here. Yeah, power play. They're making a move. This can also be somebody who is kind of, I see the Page of Bats as somebody who strategizes as well. The reason they're spying on you, because the power play here, they are feeling a little bit insecure. They could even be trying to figure out if you are in some other relationship or seeing somebody. Tell me more about this Knight of Bats. Okay. Yeah, so this is awareness. It's interesting because this can talk about distraction, filling your life with other things. They may see you, Cancer, as somebody right now who is like not really focused on them. They may see you as looking for love or dating. That's what I was saying here. Bottom of the deck here you have the first blush. So this is romance. I don't know, I see tender here, but I heard Tinder. Okay, so some of you, I don't know, maybe they think you're on Tinder or a dating app, but this is someone coming. This is somebody coming, and I feel they're going to come towards you, and they're going to flirt with you, I'm feeling, or send you some sort of message, feel it out. It's interesting because you also have here the timeless elegance. You are always beautiful to someone who loves you. Okay, so they may be seeing you in a really confident place right now. I feel like this is kind of like Nine of Pentacles energy, but this is somebody who has standards, and some time has passed is what I get, whoever this is. This person's been showing up in your readings for a while, Cancer. And maybe that's why, maybe intuitively you feel, this is also my reach out card, that this person's going to reach out. And that's what I'm feeling here. Okay. Now, whether it's a healthy reach out or not, I don't know. We're going to see what the potential is here. So let's do that. Like I said, this person wants to build. Okay, now that could be build a future, but it could just build your trust. What's the potential in this connection between Cancer and this person? What's the potential here? And then I'm going to pull new love, and then we're going to get you some guidance. Okay, so we have Justice, strong Libra energy. I didn't say it as well. We had Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy as well. Strong Virgo, Hermit, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords. Tell me why the Hermit is here. I want to clarify these, some of them. Tell me why the Five of Swords is here. Tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. Let's get another one for the Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh, look at that. The Ace of Wands. That's what you had up here. See, you know, I've had this come up in your reading before. There's someone that really strongly feels like the energy you put off to this person feels a lot of comfort. They feel like home with you. And that could be why this person acted very casual with you in the past. You do have a King of Wands, a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You also have a Queen of Wands here as well. So I see here Justice. I do feel this Justice energy this is somebody who is coming back around to make things right. Some of you, it could be a karmic relationship, but you have the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. So this is somebody I feel coming towards you who, you know, the Seven of Wands can talk about being all in, mending things. But I feel like this person has really gone within. They may have been very defensive with you in the past. Is strongly what I'm getting. You know, the Seven of Wands too is like somebody who didn't let you in. You also have here Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. Okay. Now I talked about a third party interference. This could be somebody who interfered. That energy I'm picking up here with the Five of Swords. But I really feel with this surrounding energy that this person, because we see it here too, as I said, this person's seeing you as very confident or independent, somebody who has standards. And with this Five of Swords energy, it's almost like through the conflict, this person is hoping that there is opportunity here for you and this person to work things out, okay? That's what I'm getting so far. I'm not necessarily seeing, we're going to get you guidance, and I'm going to pull new love, but I'm not necessarily seeing like anything further than that right now, okay? Now the Ace of Pentacles could tell me there's potential for that. But I feel like this is more so because remember what I said, we're in that period of time as the day that I'm filming this. The things are surfacing for us. You may feel more emotional. And it's a time where we kind of discover where we are and the path that we're going, right? If you are on the right path right now, you will start to see like the achievements, the success of what is happening. But I feel like this energy, this person, right, coming towards you, Knight of Swords, coming in pretty quickly, because remember you had the soon card, right? So you could hear from this person quickly. I know some of you comment and like you've already heard from this person. That's a potential too. But you have the Nine of Wands and you have the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Wands tells me that this person feels there's investment here, there is growth here, and they want more opportunity with you. Okay, King of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Somebody who's coming towards you, taking action, somebody who's thought about this with this Hermit. You do have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is your energy, right? You're being very discerned, because I feel like you too are in this place of like, I'm figuring things out. I want, I want a home. I want a family life. I want somebody who's devoted to me. I want somebody, where love can grow and blossom, and, to keep those flowers alive, we need nurturing. So, and this talks about potential. So I feel like you're going to be very discerned when this person comes around. Okay, you're gonna want to know potentially what this person has to offer. Are they around for the right reasons? Is this a repeat of the past? Now, interesting, because I said this earlier. Look at that. The magician is pulling the rabbit out of the hat. Is this person for real? Are they tricking me, right? Because the next card you have here is the Page of Imps, Page of Wands energy. You have the Page of Ghosts. Okay? So I kind of get that this could have been somebody who was a bit manipulative with you in the past. I do feel they're coming towards you. I do feel like they feel, that passion still for you. Page of Ghosts tells me could be an apology, but I really feel like this is someone who's going to feel things out. But I will say, the Seven of Pentacles here, they feel some sort of investment with you. Nine of Ghosts, Nine of Cups energy. Okay, somebody I feel who feels a lot of happiness with you. So that's where you're going to have to be discerned, Cancer, because I feel like the potential here right now is for you and this person to work things out. Anything beyond that, we will have to see, right? We'll see in your upcoming readings. But right now, I feel like that is the potential. So I feel like I'm going to pull new love for you. For those of you who want to know about new love as well. Thank you, Spirit. What can you share with Cancer regarding new love? What does Cancer need to know with new love? Okay. So Cancer, you have the Two of Wands and you have the Four of Swords here. It shows me that if you're moving forward, right, if you are somebody that, has had this revelation that, I'm moving forward, I'm not seeing a lot of potential here in another situation. I see the perfect partner coming in for you. Okay, Two of Cups. I'm not saying this other situation can't work out, but we're talking about new love here. So this is about you moving forward, okay, after a period of time where maybe you've taken time to yourself to really think about things, maybe you worked on yourself, right, or you've just taken a break from dating. I see a perfect partner coming in. However, you do have the Devil, and you also have here the Five of Wands, and you have the Ten of Wands, okay? Be very careful not to carry the burdens of the past with you into your next connection. I feel like some of you still struggle with this past situation, what happened in your situation. This is the Devil energy, okay? So I see a struggle of the past here that sometimes you struggle with. But what I'm going to say is I feel like this person, whoever it is, there is potential for you and this person to work this out. And it may be closing out a karmic cycle here. And then you can decide where you're going to go, because it says here you're going to have a choice. You can stay on this same path with this person, whether it's just you keep thinking or reliving the situation in your mind, or you can move forward and move towards love. So even if you decide, let's say this person comes back around, or they are going to come back around, and beyond working things out with you and making things good between the two of you, there may be potential for some of you to have something more with this person, okay? And even if it's this person, you still have to let go of the burdens of the past, okay? So I see a new chapter happening for you in love. You do have the Eight of Wands here, which tells me there is movement towards a relationship, a new relationship in love. But I feel like some of you need to let go of these burdens from the past. And some of you, there is opportunity here for you to work on that other situation. But I don't see like a specific person yet, right? But let's see what your guidance is. What's the guidance here for Cancer? You know what? I want to pull some more cards about new love. Let's see this. What else can you tell Cancer about this new love coming in? Look at that. Nine of Pentacles showed up again. Remember I told you I felt Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign coming in for you, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. When it comes to new love. We've got the Ace of Cups energy here as well. So there's a new love coming in here. But I definitely feel some of you are hesitant. Some of you may still be thinking about this other person. But look at this. Your energy is so attractive right now. Okay, stay in this energy, right? Think, even you could say an affirmation, I am the Nine of Pentacles, okay, or the Empress. But the Nine of Pentacles here is very attractive. And I see the Four of Cups here, though. Some of you may be feeling like you're missing an opportunity. But if this is somebody who's not giving you what you need, you're not missing an opportunity at all. Because if you're not getting what you need in a connection or relationship, then, potentially it's not going to be a good outcome. And this is what the epiphany and the realizations I feel like you're having here. You have the Eight of Cups. And you have the High Priestess. And then you also have here the Ace of Cups. So I feel like some of you are hesitant to move towards new love. But something inside of you, I feel that's the cloud up there, is telling you, right, you're just not feeling satisfied in the current situation. And I feel like that's where the new opportunity comes if you can move forward strongly, what I'm getting there. So Cancer, let's see what your guidance is. And I feel like I want to pull a couple Soul Whispers cards as well. Love it. I want to pull this one too, like that one too. So you have never-ending story. Yeah. So some of you, this is a pattern with somebody that you've been dealing with. And I feel like some of you have just waited for things to change, and maybe they don't change, or you're just frustrated with the situation because, again, you're not getting what you need in this connection. May have caused you a lot of worry, anxiety, or stress in the past. You have regeneration. This is your transformation, is what I'm feeling here. This is like, you know, all of this is surfacing at this time for you. And there's a realization that maybe it's not the situation that you thought it would be, or the person. I do feel like you're going to hear from this person, and you're going to have to decide. But this is what the energy is showing me here. It's you got the exchanging gifts. So what are you getting out of the situation with this person? Is this person in alignment with your energy? And I feel like a lot of you are moving towards something new because you've got serendipity here, right? This is like my ascension energy, but it also can be, you know, a lucky time for you as well. See, look at that, round and round. Some of you, I feel, are coming to this realization that it's just a pattern with this person, and you want to break that pattern because you end up getting disappointed. So you got perspective shift. It says phase of deep questioning, seeing through the lies and delusions, stop seeing life as you once did. Okay, so I feel like, you know, I talked about the magician here. I feel like this is somebody who could have manipulated you in the past. And I feel like now you're starting to see things as they truly are. And I know a lot of you are not going to like what I'm saying, but I feel like that's what's happening. You also have here burning karma, burning off past bad karma, step towards soul freedom, advancing towards your true potential. That's what exactly this energy here, I feel like you are advancing and moving towards what is truly good and best for you. You have a newborn soul, novices of physical existence lessons, basic life skills, survival traits, untamed, childlike, and unrefined. Yeah, so I feel like you're coming into a new being of your soul. I feel like you're closing out a karmic cycle here. Somebody, I feel, who just, as it says, wasn't giving you what you needed. And I feel like this has been very hard for you, Cancer. Because I feel, you know, I almost feel like with the Page of Imps and the Magician, this person comes around and they kind of put on the charm for you. But I feel like if you can move forward through what you are feeling or what your intuition is telling you, there is a perfect partner that's coming in for you here with the Two of Cups. So Cancer, I hope this reading helped you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or evening, and I'm sending you angel love.